Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Read Your Devotionals. For God is not a God of disorder but of peace. 1 Corinthians 14:33. This experience happened one summer when I was in Korea visiting relatives with my parents. It was fun to travel, but I was ready to get back to my country, my state, and more important, my home. But there was a problem. I did not have a plane ticket. My parents and I called many airlines, but no one had a ticket for me. Luckily, one of the workers at the airline suggested that I should go to the airport first thing in the morning and get the plane tickets that they save up for emergencies. So my mom and I left around 5 the next morning. I said goodbye to my father, who had swollen eyes from crying. He told me that he was going to miss me so much, and I was going to miss him too, but I just couldn't wait to go back to Georgia. When I got to the airport, I ran to get in line for the plane ticket. The airline steward checked my passport and told me to have a seat and wait. I never prayed so hard in my life. I became exhausted and couldn't stop crying. Every second felt like hours to me. A couple of hours later, while sitting in the busy airport, I began to get very angry with God. I questioned Him. Why was this happening to me? I was just so furious. Then something told me that I had not read the Mount Pisgah Academy Summer Devotional that day. I had gotten in the habit of reading it daily during the summer, so I took out my devotional book and started to read the one for that day. My friend Emily had written it. It was about how Satan likes to trick us so that we can turn away from God. After I read this wonderful story, I felt very guilty and asked God to forgive me and to get Satan off me. Then I told God again and again that I loved Him. Right afterward, I felt much better. A while later, a steward called out my name. She had a ticket for me. If I had not read Emily's devotional, I would have stayed mad at God and maybe not have gotten the plane ticket. Maybe God was testing me or Satan was trying to trick me. Anyways, I was extremely glad that I had read that devotional. The Mount Pisgah Academy Summer Devotional book, written by my peers, helped me every day that summer. Since my parents are not Christians, I never attended a single church service that whole summer, so I learned to depend on this book for spiritual food. Thank you, God, for knowing just what I need even before I realize it. For God is not a God of disorder but of peace. 1 Corinthians chapter 14:33. May God bless you today.